Hey guys, it's Hannah and welcome back to the Dyslexic Reader. Today I am going to be showing you my TBR for the Half-Halloween-A-Thon, which is a week-long readathon being hosted by the girls over at the restriction section, who I love. This runs from the 29th of April, which is this coming Sunday, to the 5th of May. So it's a week-long readathon and there's 5 challenges, but only 4 of them are reading challenges, and that's because the first one is to do a book review in a costume. So I'm going to try and complete this one if I have time, because next week for me work is beyond hectic. But it's put a book review up on your channel of you in fancy dress. It can be a character from the book or just a random character, whatever. You can go all the way or stick on a monocle and call it done. I don't know, but I'm going to try to get that up for you. I don't even know what book I'm going to reveal, let alone what I'm going to dress up as, so fingers crossed that will come. The second challenge, I guess, is to read a book that has a kind of classic Halloween figure in it. Vampires, werewolves, pumpkins, witches, skeletons, all those kinds of things. And I have picked City of Ashes, which is the second in the Shadowhunter series. I read the first one last week, and I don't even think I can wait for next week to finish this one. I loved it so much. I didn't think I ever was going to love it. Someone bought me the set for Christmas one year. I've had it on my shelf for years and never touched it. And then it fitted a readathon that I done for the month of April, and I read it and it was so good. So I'm really excited to get in this. And there is werewolves, vampires, demons, skeletons, there's witches, everything in this. So this ticks a lot of boxes, so it'll definitely fulfill that challenge. The second, my light has gone distinctly creepy. The second challenge is to read a horror book that has been adapted into a movie, and you have to read the book and then watch the movie. I'm not a big movie fan, and out of all the movies, horror is my least favourite genre, but I do love Alfred Hitchcock's movies, and I'm going to count them as scary. They're maybe more thriller, suspense, but they're scary to me, so I'm going to count them. And I'm going to read The Birds by Daphne du Maurier. This has other short stories in it, but I'm just going to read The Birds and then watch The Birds the movie, because for me that is a freaking terrifying movie, and I've had this on my shelves for a while and I haven't got the motivation to get around yet. But as I said, completely hectic week next week, so I'm just going to read, I'm not going to read this whole book, just the short story of The Birds. The next one is to read a book that involves murder. This one is Inspector Calls by J.B. Priestley. This is a play, and as you can see, this was the play that I studied for my GCSE English Literature, which I failed. But I do remember enjoying this play, and I found it. I'm sure this was meant to go back to my school whenever I done my GCSEs decade ago, but I mustn't have never gave it back, and I found it in my attic recently, and I was like, you know what, I remember actually enjoying this. Just studying it and writing about it was a slog, so I'm going to revisit, I guess you could call it, an old friend. And last but not least, read a book with black and orange on the cover, but that can be of any genre you want. It doesn't have to be a horror novel, just black and orange on the cover. And I have picked Station 11 by Emily St. John Mandel. I have had this for ages, you guys, and haven't got around yet. From what I know, it's been giving crazy good reviews, but it's about a Shakespearean, like, acting troupe in a post-apocalyptic world, maybe? I don't really know much about it. I saw it in a charity shop, or maybe it was just a second-hand. Yeah, it was just a second-hand bookshop. It wasn't a charity shop, and there's something just drew it to me. I didn't know what it was about or anything else, but it was brand new when I picked it up, and then I started seeing loads of good reviews after I had bought it, and the more I heard about it, the more I wanted to read it. But for some reason, I haven't got round to it. It's been on my shelf for years, and I'm finally going to get into this bad boy, because we've got our black and our orange. So that is my little small TBR for the week. The play should be quick to get through. I'm only going to read the short story of The Birds, so I've really got the 2 books, but I'm also doing a buddy read next week, and as I said, work is beyond hectic, so I'll be doing really well to get through all these, and I'll be doing even better if I can get the review up on my channel. But it just sounded like so much fun. I'm not even a massive fan of Halloween, but why not? I love a good readathon, and I wanted to support the girls over at the Restricted Section, who I'll obviously link down below for you and go check them out if you don't know who they are. I hope you're all happy, I hope you're all healthy, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye!